Okay, audio. It's on now. Hi everyone. It's me, Alejo. Welcome to Alejolab. That's how you pronounce it, by the way. Alejolab. Alejo is my name. And yeah. I need to get used to this, to all these buttons. Okay, now I can hear myself, so I need to close this and talk using this crappy webcam. You probably see a bunch of pixels instead of watching me. But anyway, can you tell me if you are able to see this in a decent resolution? Not by looking at this at the webcam, but looking at the configuration on the live stream. Also, right now we are looking at the screen at Photoshop, so you should be able to see these. Just playing around. Alejo. Alejo is something that they usually say to me. Blobfish. I don't know what a blobfish is. I will need to look for it. It goes up to 1020, 1080. Okay, that's perfect then. Okay, then we can start. Okay, so I think the first one, what I'm doing. Okay, let's just do this then. I was on the wrong layer. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. So the first one is going to be, I think it was, I saw this on Twitter. Actually, I wanted the first one to be mine, this one. But anyway, I will just start with yours. That's more interesting, I think. You can sell that artwork for 100. Yeah, that face, I think yours was. Okay, so the first one is someone told me on Twitter, Sterling Agnar told me the spirit animal is a snake, and the superpower is time travel, and the weird object is a Rubik's cube. You know the puzzle. So I'm trying to do that. I'm going to do like a rough sketch first, and then I will try to do the lines over it. I'm going to be quick doing this. I mean, and I want to do a lot of them. So probably they are not going to be the best quality. Also, I'm doing this without knowing what's going to happen. I mean, I'm just having fun here. Let's have fun together. Fun. So I'm trying to draw let's try to draw a snake here. And a bit rusty and kind of nervous, to be honest. Okay. So We have the snake here. And I was thinking to represent the time traveler abilities. We're going to have a necklace like Hermione on the third movie of Harry Potter. It's the I don't know how they say it in English. It's a time travel thingy. Probably somebody knows and can tell me in the comments. Let's see the chat. I cannot read all the comments. Can you hear the fan of my computer the whole time? Is it really annoying? Okay. So the hands of the clock are not on the happy position. You know, there is all the. If you look at all the watches at they're always in this. Like I will create a new. They're always in this position because they looks like a smile, and it's funny because that's 10:10 I think, and if you watch an ad that is featuring any kind of clock or watch, it's usually going to have that time because it went on even on digital clocks for no reason. Doesn't make sense, but it made sense when the clocks had hands and not in any other case. And now for the Rubik cubes, Rubik cube, I was thinking to have some kind of pattern. And starting it here would be the wisest. So I will put colors in this because I'm not going to be able to go all the way to the head. I'm going to be doing something like this. Like making the pattern go away. And we can start having some coloring here. What are the colors of the Rubik cube? They are red. I'm not using any palette or anything, I'm just going So yeah, this is a time traveler Rubik snake. Okay, let me look. Let me have a look at the comments. Yeah. Make the scales of the snake different colors. Yeah. We thought of the same. Smart. You're smart. Trojan 64. So what's the other colors of the Rubik cube? Shall I have a look? It's blue. Yeah, it's going to be awful because they're really saturated. It would be nice to have a lot of time to finish this properly. Maybe I will do it off camera. I don't want to be here like for the whole night because it's 2:30 in the morning right now here in Spain. But hey, it's the only time I can stream because the girls are sleeping, and hopefully they don't wake up suddenly because they need to go to the bathroom or anything. Now I'm feeling like this. I should clean this up a bit here. I was thinking I was going to do the line work afterward, but no, I think this is going to be it. Yeah, but I like it. I think I'm just going to merge this. Yeah. My hands are not used to the shortcuts in Photoshop because I've been using video editing software a lot the last days, and that's not good. Less video editing, more actual making things. Okay, a bit more color, and I'll try to go to the next one. What are the colors? It's yellow, snake fangs. Oh sure, I need to add those. If I go silent, you can hear the fans in my computer. I don't know which one is better. The colors of a Rubik's Cube: red, orange, green, blue, white, and yellow. So we already have. Thank you, Sterling. Red, we have it. Orange, green, we have it. Blue, so white, and yellow, and orange. Okay. So let's go for white. Should be. No, I will just control with the pressure of the pen. That don't look like a Rubik's Cube, to be honest, but let's see how this goes. Let's go for orange. Probably just let's do it properly. Why didn't do this in the first place? Original. See? There it is. This all been. I should have done this first thing. So you know, when I talk in English and when I recorded the videos, I usually talk, and then when I watch myself talking, I realized what I say makes no sense. Hopefully I'm not doing the same right now. Okay. Now it's going to look better. The orange, I like orange, so I'm going to make this one orange. Or maybe I will do like a small squares there. I don't know. Yeah, it's a different one. So what guys do you think a snake, a time traveling snake with the Rubik cubes appearance, like what's the story of this guy? You tell me something about this. I'm busy making it. I cannot come up with anything right now. Where the freak is Jimbrovia? No, it's not. Oh, this says Sterling. Are you really using a mouse to draw? No, I'm not using a mouse. I'm using a tablet. It's actually Huion. I used to have a Wacom, but started to behave weird with the drivers and stuff. And actually, my computers are getting old. I need to buy something new. But and then it was really cheap and it works good enough for me, at least for the things I'm doing right now. And actually, I like it. So that's what I'm using. If you are coming from Yasa, that probably you are, and you have watched his videos, he talks about Huyun a lot, so yeah, you probably already know the brand. So who's coming from Yasa, by the way? I guess most of you. This snake thought the hands of the clock were fangs, so he sank in deep, making him a time travel snake. What? He uses his powers to time travel and bite people's feet in just the right way. It's like probably he's biting the finger of the feet of Hitler or something like that. Like it could probably do that. The snake that saved the world from our past. I don't know. So cliche. Killing Hitler if you are able to time travel. This one, yellow, orange, green. I'm not going to be shading this. It's going to be the color it is, and that's it. I will just do some finishing touches. There is one missing here. It's going to be yellow. I am just a camera. The snake of the caduceus scepter. And just coffee mug. You guys, and I don't know if maybe I'm too old that you saying memes or something like that. I read about you saying about Patreon and donations, but I'm not ready for that. Or maybe I am, but not today. Today I'm not ready. Tonight I'm not ready for that. I will think about it tomorrow. Thanks for the suggestion. And yeah, I was having the opacity down the whole time. Why? Okay, so I think this is going to be out. Actually, I like it there. But if you are going to be using this as a social profile, it's going to be like much smaller, like something like this. So it doesn't make sense to have this here. And let's try to have some color, and then because it's just missing that. So the clock, some touches. I know I said no shading, but I just have to try. Yeah, it does look better. So I'm thinking I'm keeping the snake gray because it's probably better with all the colors, and trying to change the background color. Oh my god, that's being lazy in a creative way. No. Okay, so let's go with. I'm not working too well with the layers today. Gray, purple, magenta. I'm too late on the. I don't know how other YouTubers do this. How they keep up reading the chat? Do they have people reading the chat and then like saying a summary or something? Because I can't do it. Maybe I'm just dumber or it's too late. Let's go with the plan. So no, I'm going to be what I mean. Doesn't make sense. Background color. If I'm using gray for the snake, what have I done? You know what? There is this thing on the brush, we can say, to paint with color, and yeah, we're going to do that. We're going for a pale green, lime. Ooh. Looks like it came from from outer space. Actually, I like it, so I'm going with that. Hope you like it, Sterling. Sterling, yeah. Yeah. Time traveling snake is gonna save us all. Yeah. I'm kind of missing the other fang, so I'm just going to fix it because there it is. So if I have this there, I will be able to. Wow. Yeah. What color? There it is. So here you can see this is just all the lines. This is very sloppy work. Yeah, but we're having fun. That's what matters. Okay, so is this good enough? Shall I go on to the next one? Make the background one of those surely time travel things. Actually, that's a really good idea. Come on, yeah, let's do it. But and I'm not going to do it myself. First, let me just. I think needs more contrast, a bit more contrast here, and also let me take some yellow from there. Yeah, this will look good from afar. No, too much. Like that. I like. Okay, let's try the swirly thing. Should I? What should I do? Just look for it. I mean, I'm doing the character, not the whole thing. Time travel swirly thing. Please. Actually, I did I also always like to do this. Yeah, I'm very legal. This one could work if we change the colors, like only black and white. Eh, good enough. It's not fine art, it's fun art. Yeah, that's right. I think we're going with that one. Oh, Pixabay. We love Pixabay. If you don't know this site, it has a lot of images you can use for reference, and you're usually royalty free. I'm not a robot, or am I? Thanks, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Luner, thanks very much. Trippy. Now, this is going to be fun. I'm going to make a copy just in case. Just in case. Come on. So trippy. Why am I using this brush for? Okay, that's better. Looks like it's going to hypnotize us or something like that. Like it's going to. I'm starting to think it's not going to save us. Maybe it's going to create a wall full of snakes. I don't know. What do you think? Who? Alejo is Kimstar with free time. I don't know who Kimstar is, but I am sure don't have free time. I'm using sleep time to do this. That's not free time. Who's Kimstar? I think I'm going to. Not sure I like it. I'm not sure. Not digging it too much. Sure, there is an easier way to do this. Just to see if we like it. Did you like it? It's a bit weird for me. That's probably better. Ah, the background is a snake. I think I'm just going to sign it and call it finish. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's finished. Finished. I'm going to sign it in purple. So that's my artistic signature. And yeah, you can use this. I think it could look good on a profile on Twitter. If you use it, let me know. Let's save it. I should have saved it long ago. Sterling snake. Save. How do I send this to you? I'm just thinking about this now. I will have to upload this to my web. The web dash. No, I don't want to say right now because it's. Is there a way to? Oh, I think I can upload it somewhere, and I will tell you. Next one. Which one is gonna be? I think there was someone. I think it was Trojan. Yes, Snow Leopard, tiny guitar, ability to absorb powers of others. Come on. Thinking. I'm just going to let you enjoy this for a moment while I read some of your comments, some of you in the chat. Someone is. I'm reading again the thing about super chat or Patreon. Actually, I cannot enable super chat until I have. I think it is 5,000 subscribers or something like that. So that's it. We need a name. Did you? Joe Mama. Is Joe Mama? Alejo Mama? Why do you say Alejo? Alejo Mama or Alejo Mama? Make a gnome riding him. Can you do my next is Lorx? Lorx is the it's the blockfish one, which I need to look what it is. I don't know why I'm wearing this actually. I don't. I just realized I'm not listening to anything. Now you can watch my ears. Yeah. I think some of you guys forgot to like the video. I like, how do you think, AD Lee or the live stream. Let's call the snake Joseph Sterling. I think Sterling should be the one naming it. Okay, so let's say bye-bye to Joseph. Okay, let's say bye-bye to Joseph. Bye-bye, Joseph. We are going to paint a snow leopard now. I wanted to paint my dinosaur. I still don't know if... Just a quick poll. I don't know if this is going to be an unicorn horn or a party hat. So it's going to be Unicornosaurus or it's going to be Partysaurus? We don't know. I will do it in another moment. Okay, so this one, save, yes. New, 800 by 800. I'm trying not to push my laptop too much. Just it's already handling the streaming. I hope it's going well. The quality and the audio and everything. You are already used to the sound of my fans, so that's okay. A snow leopard. Hey, you changed the superpower. Now you're saying snow leopard, guitar, and the ability to stop time. You said the ability to absorb powers of others. Which one it is? Post the dinosaur on Twitter and we will color it. Okay. So my Twitter is Alejolab creates. Like this. Where is my... It should be easier just to show it. But yeah. Like this. I may as well post it right now. I just realized I haven't posted on Twitter that we are doing the stream. I don't even know the URL. Why are you confusing? That confusing. URL of the mission. Share. Oh, there it is. Live. Like, how long have we been here already? An hour? Really? Oh, guys, the times with you go so quickly. Or maybe it's the snake is playing with our minds. I'm just going to post the drawing of the dinosaur on Twitter. Let me show me what you're capable of. So where it is, it's here. Yeah, there it is. So I will send you in the chat. I'm going to post the drawing. Yeah, there it is. And I just realized I can post the snake the same way. Let's go for the snow leopard. First thing, reference of a snow leopard. Because I don't know. how they look like. I mean, like a leopard, and it's white, but snow leopard. Ooh, pretty. I like this one. Or maybe this. It's going to be this one. Oh, my fans are going crazy. So was Snow Leopard and Tiny Guitar. Tiny Guitar absorbing powers. Okay, I see you came to reason. I'm thinking I'm not in the stack. I choose this image because I think the absorbing powers will be something like this. But I don't know how to fit the tiny guitar. Let's just start and see where this goes. I'm just going to trace it because why not? I'm thinking about the little guitar. I don't know. I'm thinking about making strings somewhere on the leopard so it will look like it's an leopard guitar hybrid, if that makes sense. What if the leopard absorbs the powers from others by licking them with their tongue? So it has a very So it's something like this, like a really, really big tongue that can absorb superpowers. It's ridiculous. Where his tongue is a guitar. Hmm. I think also the whiskers. This is how it's called. The whiskers could also be an opportunity for the strings. Hmm. I think I need to find the shape a bit more, and then let's try to do the guitar thing. Guitar tongue is the best thing I've heard all day. Actually, it's probably the best thing you have heard, but I don't know if you are going to be able to see it because. Yeah, no, let's do it. I don't know how, but I will do it somehow. Let's have some more contrast in here already. How was the nose? Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's something like this. So let's create a new layer and explore the idea of a guitar tongue. So it could be shaped like a guitar. So that would be half of the half of the problem is solved here. So it could be something like that. These are the highlights, but I'm going to take them out because they look like the strings. I need to figure out first. What if the mast is going this way? No, and it looks like it's hitting it. No. I prefer the tongue to be weird shape inspired by a guitar than try to actually recreate the whole guitar. And what if maybe just the highlights look like strings even they don't actually are strings? Just the idea. What am I doing? Trying to give it some volume, but it's already lost in so many strokes. This is not my best painting, to be honest. I mean, I studied fine arts, but I have never been really good at drawing. I don't know how I get my title. I think that's... I'm not looking at the comments right now, but probably just saying like something about the guitar tone. Okay. Yeah, so I think we got it on the first try. Okay, let's see the chat. Make the stripes a music... yeah. Make the stripes a music sheet. Sheet. I'm always worried about how to pronounce that. You think too hard and still have fun. Yeah, that's totally me. Vapor going into the hole of the guitar. Okay. So let's do this. So how do... Are these called corcheas in English as well? I don't... I like giving some detail on the eyes because it's a bit like cheating. I can have detail in the eyes and leave the rest a bit unattended, and it will still work. I liking this, the notes. I will go back to the tone later, don't worry. Looks like this. I'm thinking about this leopard, like he's going to go around the world stealing superpowers just to make music and and entertain the whole world. So he don't really want power, he just want to make music, and so he needs all the power he needs, all the power he's able to get. So that's what I'm thinking in my head about this tiger. So he doesn't want power. He doesn't want power. He just wants to make music. That's what's the name, by the way? We need a name for him or her. Are you thinking about names? See, we still need to represent the stealing powers. Smoke or fog. How do you say it? Vapor. Vapor. Doesn't look hairy enough. Doesn't look like it's half hair. Remember to save it. Yes. Thank you. So this is Trojan leopard. Let's write it properly. No, I'm not writing properly. The Trojan leopard invades cities. Yes, its name is Rahul. Raúl Musijo. ¿Musijo o Musillo? His name could be Gitong. I think Trojan has the last word in this, but I mean, it's going to be Gitong. Okay, I'm going for the eyes, and I'm going to do this as well. So this is music everywhere. I don't know. I'm not going to zoom out until I do this as well. It's looking through my soul. I can make it better. Gitong. Gitong, the Trojan leopard. It is. So I'm going. I think we are not going to be adding colors to this one. He doesn't care about colors. He just wants music. What if... No. I was thinking about... Something like this, but no. Can I feed a clave de sol? I don't know how to say this in English. It's so weird that in English you say the notes with letters. So here we say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. But I don't know how can you relate letters to sounds. I mean, maybe I'm speaking like you are all English speakers. So I don't know in other countries how they say notes. Gitong absorbs the gender of the hero. Could be. It fits perfectly on the backstory. Also, music has no gender, so that's what really matters. I think the leopard had teeth. It doesn't look like it. I'm going to have some teeth because it's kind of adds. What are I doing? We cannot see those. We only see the ones on the bottom. So we have the tongue in. It has some context. So I'm just trying to give this a bit more volume, and then just go for the vapor thingy. This is a mock-up placeholder, so I don't forget about it. So now the whiskers are kind of in the way, but it's too late now. I just realized whiskers are the perfect opportunity to make. How can I do this? Oh no, what have I done? Anyway. What if no? So no, that doesn't make any sense. I think this is going too far. If I just finish the smoke, it will be okay. Let's take this out. You can go away, and but at least let's try to make them a bit more defined. No, why do I stress so much about this little detail? Can I just go back? Okay, that's it. Okay, the last part, the smoke. Let me think. There is a proper way to approach this. Let's go for the smoke with a completely different color. What can happen? Oh, it could be glowy smoke. It's just an idea. I'm doing this in a different layer. Okay. It's growing on me. Yeah. Let's see your reaction in the comments. Vapor. Oh, that's. If I think that if I make the smoke look like notes, it's going to be like too much. I forgot these notes. I think this could be like something that's different to give some contrast. And we also know it's absorbing powers. So he absorbed the powers through the guitar filter, converts them into musical related powers. So this is not musical yet. That's my explanation. Let's just give this some shape and volume. So there is probably, I just read someone who said that there is, he sent a picture. I sent my picture, I hope you like it. IT. Yeah, probably your painting or drawing abilities are better than mine. I need to practice a bit more. Why I go to there if I'm doing this? This kind of looks like a genie is going to appear here and grant us 3 wishes. It's completely different styles, but it doesn't matter. For the highlights, I'm thinking yellow. No, because it would turn green. Just go for with very clear white and be gentle. We don't want to miss the shape of the hole. They kind of reflect. Gitong, the leopard. Oh, each note is a power he has absorbed. Actually, like that. I like that a lot. It's a cool idea. Who said that? Trojan. Oh. So this one is coming to an end, I think. Should we have some other bit of color in here. What do you think? We can have something in the eyes, I'm thinking. I think it's good like it is. Let's see how it works if it's small. Wow, it doesn't behave really well. Not my best drawing. At least just let's try to give it some volume somewhere. I think the shape got lost at some point. Yeah, it's already look a bit better. I still think it needs something in the eyes. Compare it to Snake Boy. Yeah, definitely. It's the color is the main difference. Let's just try like we did on the other one. It worked. It worked with this one. Also, it's supposed to be a snow leopard. I know it's no longer is, but let's try it really quickly. Really quick. It's probably going to stop being a snow leopard. Or who knows? It's another layer, so what I'm going to do is change this to no, not color. Yeah, this one. We may lose a bit of contrast. I will leave the tongue as it is, like that color. I will fine tune this in a moment just to see if this is something worth. Oops. I'm liking it. And then the notes wide. That's a good idea. First, I'm going to slightly erase some parts, to make it way. Yeah, I know. There it is. No. The less, the better. Less is more. Yeah. And now for the notes. I like a lot. Little bit more white. Whoa. I'm going for the white notes, so I think let's try that. It can be a pain in the ass, but I think it's interesting to try. We have lost some contrast here. Where is this? Just no. I was going to merge the layers, but I'm not brave enough to do it. Let's see how it looks. I will do a few in a small area and then zoom out and see. I'm keeping them like this, like slightly dirty. I don't think if the contrast is going to be enough. I just realized I'm doing them on the wrong layer. Anyway, I'm just going to merge them. Ooh, kind of like it, but it's so noisy when you make it small. Good. I don't think about the white notes. What do you think? I think take them out. We should have gone for white notes from the beginning, but now it just doesn't work. I mean, I'm loving the smoke and the guitar shaped tongue. Obviously, that's the main part of this. Some white notes, some black, and not like the white notes with black. I was thinking about that. If I only do some of them, that could be it. The color combinations in here are awful. I'm going for the opposite. This could be darker. No. Yes. No. Let's not focus. Alejo, focus. White notes. Only some of them. Okay, let's try it. I will erase this. Let's go for more white. Whiter. Looks like a tattoo. Yep. Send it to me and I'll do it. I mean, that's a hit on my ego, my confidence. Okay, I will leave it at that then. Actually, probably you guys know probably better than me. So we are all in the same community. Safe. Epa. No. I will have the source files available. So you can retouch them or fix them. Yes, I'm going to do next. Lurks. Can you do mine next? Yes. So it was a blobfish. Oh, the signature. There it is. And save new. So lurks was saying, I think it was at the beginning. Oh, I cannot go back further. Can you repeat it, please? I only remember the blobfish. I'm just watching the. Let me see if I can open Twitter here. I don't know. Wait a moment. You will see my face for a moment. I don't know if I'm logged in on Twitter in here, or maybe I logged on another account or something like that. Yes. Anyway, I will. I can see it here. So how can I watch it? It's here. Did I change the scene? Yes. I already saw this one. Says the communist Saurus. I wasn't expecting this. What are the other things, lurks? Other than the blobfish, which I'm going to look up right now. Blobfish. Ah, this one. This is horrible. There you go. Blobfish. Comosaurus. Yes, it's the Comosaurus. Lorks. Which I have the blobfish, but I still need to know the superpower and the weird object. And I think this will be the last one for tonight, because this stream has been going on for 2 hours now. It takes me 1 hour to make this, really? Okay. I will just start drawing a blobfish and wait for you to say the other things. But be quick. There. So for this one, I'm going to use the reference. It's just a sad face, melting sad face. I don't need reference for this. I shouldn't need reference for this. It's just like something like this. I wrote it twice. I'm looking for them. I cannot find it because I cannot. It's too early in the chat. Maybe I just um, destroyed. My neurons are destroyed by drawing guitar-shaped tongues. I see someone saying the brush is in the shape of a cat. More or less. Yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, I see it, but it's just a default brush. I don't even care to create my own brushes. I see you are trying to find the superpower as well. I'm trying to write it. I'm focusing on this one. I'm enjoying trying to make this shape soft. So sorry if I stay quiet for a moment. Write in Spanish? What? A blobfish? A fan? And the superpower? As you translate, you're writing in Spanish. Un pez globo. Mi objeto es el fanático y su capacidad de suscribirse a los canales de YouTube con su mente. So, a blobfish, a fan, and the ability to subscribe to YouTube channels with his mind. By the way, fan is ventilador, the thing you are listening right now. But hey, yeah, I got it now. So also blobfish is not pez globo. Pez globo is a puff fish. Anyway, so a fan and the ability to subscribe to YouTube channels with his mind. So I guess he has a reddish. I'm doing this in another another layer. This is too easy. I'm probably going to try a different thing, but for a start. It could work actually. I don't know what I think would be blue. Let's leave it there. We can turn it off if we want. When you put blob into the translator, it turns into globo. Globo is actually a balloon. It's just something that the translator cannot do really well. Let's do an H reveal. Has anybody said? I mean, you know, I'm not old, but I mean, you have seen, if you have seen some of my videos, I have 2 daughters, so not that really young. What's the problem with the fish being red? They're kind of pink, isn't it? They're usually pink, and the eyes, yeah, it's iconic that they are black. I should do the fins. Making the eyes a deep black then. It just looks like a really sad face. I think I'm creating a creature that is living in a constant pain. I kind of feel bad about it. I don't know if he's subscribing to channels or saying, please kill me. No. I also thinking about. I mean, I'm not going to be this, but I just has to try. Um, it's like I'm figuring that, thinking it's the head of a tiny gentleman. So like something like that, and he has a little bow tie, green, because why not? No, not green. Orange maybe. You may be wondering right now how I get anything finished without it. Yeah, I just had to do this. And what was the object again? It was fun. I'm going to read a bit. I need to catch up on the chat. Lorx is 420. I might be back if you are still down in an hour. I'm probably not. I need to sleep as well. It's 4:25 here. I mean, tomorrow I don't have to wake up early, but I want to sleep. I'm not feeling sleepy, but I should sleep. Blobfish in a suit, and you wonder why people have nightmares. I'm thinking there is also another thing that is a fan, which is quite typical here in the south of Spain, which is this. I will make it. I will just make it gray, green. I don't know. Is this? So this is a fan as well. So if we can make the little man holding a fan. This is called a fan, right? You know what I what I mean is this. Is this a fan? Hand fan. It works. It works for me. So it's the little blobfish, well, little blobfish gentleman is having a very is on a there is a heat wave on the floor, on the ocean floor, so he needs a fan to cool himself. Also because all the YouTube subscribing thing is like really exhausting. Let's get this one as a reference. So it's brown and flowers. That's very typical. So we'll go with something like this. I mean, that's the inspiration. Let's see how it really looks in the end. Not enough contrast. No. I think it can work. Go to stay cool when you are out of the ocean. We're hitting his brain. That's what is happening. Japanese blobfish. Yeah, actually it looks a bit like Japanese. What's the word in Spanish? You mean for this? It's abanico. I wrote it here. Abanico. Yeah, but it's funny that it's something that is so common in here, but it also looks very Japanese. No. Mm, can I make this work? Like, no. I mean, like, are these called kinetic lines? Like the ones you see in comics? Like he's moving it. Yeah, it's really subtle. There it is. So let's just finish the suit. I'm going to make it barefoot because I like the color. Where are you? How did you find Alejolab life potential? I'm planning on recycling some content from there for the main channel and maybe destroy that channel. This is scary but also adorable. Thank you. Nice meeting you guys. I gotta get back to work. Take care. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming, Granny. Yeah, you need to learn the swear words. Yeah, I mean in Russian, in Spanish. Whenever you go, you learn the swear words. Actually, I went to Sri Lanka, and after 5 hours in a bus with some people in there, I learned quite a few things, but none of them were swear words. They were actually useful things that I learned that were really useful for the rest of the trip. I was able to get a few things cheaper for being able to say a few things in Sinhalese. That's the language for Sri Lanka. Instead of feet, he should have his tail like a mermaid. I Okay, that kind of makes sense, but it will break the idea of a simple gentleman blowing air with his fang in the bottom of the ocean. I could have I mean, this is a new layer, so it would be I could have a tail with its color like from behind, like it appearing. That could be. We could try that. Something like this. But it doesn't make much sense for the blobfish, isn't it? Let's look at it again. Do they have a tail? I mean, it's not really important at this point, but this one looks amazing. Yes, they do have a tail, so yeah, let's add it then. Blobfish from the side. Okay, let's see. He's got hands and fins. Yes, actually. Do we really care at this point? Albanico. No, it. You said it with an L. It's abanico. Abanico. Okay. I think it's. I liking this a lot. I think it can look great at the end. So are these like hands or yes? It's like small things. Okay, let's go for the suit. I'm drawing this and in my head I'm just singing under the sea, under the sea. Na, 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 na. Okay, so it's going to be time to zoom out and see how it's... It works okay. It's all crap in the bottom of the frame. Can I change that? You're going out. I'm going to merge layers. Well, I will... Can I... Let's create a backup. And now I will merge this. A little bit of shading on the suit and this is done. At this point, I just try not to mess up because it's cute enough. And I mean, I'm not particularly skillful tonight. I mean, this is too much detail, it's not going to appear. I like how it works when it's small as well. What are you guys saying in the chat? I love how there is... It says there is 6 people watching, but it feels like I have been with a lot of people for the whole night. Feels like a party in my head. Also, although it's real somehow. I want to make some kind of mm, background, like a floor or something. Like maybe he's standing on a rock. It's something simple like this. Gibberish. Well, is this Russian? Are you Russian ideally? Lord, and are any of you Russian? I tried learning Russian a long time ago. It didn't work well. I remember Paka, like saying bye bye, and spasiba and those things. Da, obviously. No. I like it. It works well. In well, I mean, weird flits back, but okay. The weird flex is for the drawing, or is for what you're talking about in the chat. But I think this is finished. Hmm. Oh, I haven't saved it. Yeah, the name. We need the name. So this is Lork's blobfish. I think the name should be something really mundane, like Joe, Carl, something like that. Mr. Squishy Blob, Blobbert, the CEO of Blobby Inc. I like that. Blobbert Wolf, physics teacher and YouTube addict. Hmm. I like Blobbert. Okay. Lork said it. Blobbert, the CEO of Blobby Inc. What does Blobby Inc. does? Is it a company that creates YouTube bots? They sell subscribers. I don't know. Shall I put the name somewhere around here or not? I will just save a copy. So nice to meet you, Blobbert. I just realized the leopard has the letters. I should take those out. Anyway, I'm going to be sharing the PSD, the sources, and everything. No, fake YouTube Japanese. Okay, so I'm not going to be. I'm not going to make any more tonight. I should probably go to sleep, and I will just check the chat. So I need to note this down because I'm probably going to lose the chat. I don't know how this works really. If I decide not to store this, the chat will go away. Anyway, is Blobbert the CEO of Blobby Inc. And Blobby Inc. produces Blobfish plush toys and other merchandise. Sounds good. And where can you get the image? I'm going to be doing a video out of this, like a summary, or no, maybe I mean, this will be published in my channel in one way or another. And on the description, I will put the links to the sources and the pictures themselves. And right now, after I finish the stream, I will post the 3 images to Twitter. I can try to do it right now, but I am on different computers, so it's not that straightforward. And yeah, I will do it right now. After finishing, I'm making a 3D model of Blobbert. Oh, please share that in the comments when the video is out. I would love to see that. Can you do mine tomorrow, maybe? Which one was I? I wasn't keeping track. I think yours was the. Is yours the last one? IT. Was there another one in Twitter? I kind of remember seeing someone else saying something. Probably it was IT. Tiger. Maybe I can try it tomorrow. This was fun. You can try tomorrow or maybe off camera, but I know it's more fun to do it live. But no, really today it's been almost 3 hours already. I need some sleep. But I want to take note of yours, IT. We are getting the whole background story of Blobbert. He's very educated. Yeah, you can tell because he's wearing a bow tie. Looks like they will be, these all three could be really good friends. Yeah, it turned out well. It was more or less like I expected. Not a lot of quality on the drawings, but fun and a lot of imagination and creativity. And coming up with strange ideas and things that you don't usually think about. I think that's the fun of it. That's what I'm usually about. I'm not very consistent and I don't usually am really good with the technical execution of things, but I come up with weird concepts that are interesting. I loved doing this. It was great having your input. You were a really great help. So, IT. Oh, Trojan is asking where can I get the lab file. As I said, tomorrow I will be preparing this stream to post it on my channel. I don't know if it will be the 3 hours, probably. Why not? If anybody wants to watch it all. And then I will put that on the description. I will put the files on a server so you can download the Photoshop files and the PNGs, final flat images, so you can use them in your Twitter, YouTube, or whatever profiles. If I see those in comments in my channel, I will instantly heart those like love. It would make me really happy. Yes. Okay, so I need to take notes about all of this and I will go to sleep. And please, IT, say your tiger, what's the superpower on the weight object so I can write it down. I'm just going to say goodbye and I will leave this with an image or like this maybe, and yeah, so I'm just giving time to IT so he can write the superpower and the object to the tiger. Laser eyes, there it is. Laser eyes. And this will be the end of the stream. He draws on trees with laser vision. Okay, that could be next. So, see you. Thank you for joining me tonight. It was a pleasure, and see you on the next video or stream or whatever we do. Good night, man. Bye bye.